5 horrible cases of medical malpractice. 5. Kim Tut. Doctors who are not very careful with their diagnosis can often find themselves in the middle of a medical malpractice lawsuit. The doctors of Kim Tut wound up paying her a financial settlement when they thought they discovered a cancerous lump in her jaw and had to undergo intense surgery to remove the lump. The doctors used bone and tissue from other parts of Miss Tut's bodies to replace what was removed, and the resulting surgery left her horribly disfigured. A few months later, Mrs. Tut was told that she never had cancer and that she went through all of that surgery for nothing. 4. Willie King. In a case that grabbed attention of the whole world in 1995, doctors removed the wrong leg from then 52-year-old Willie King. A suite of medical errors, including incorrect notations, led to King's wrongful amputation. Surprisingly, the surgeon who performed the surgery only received a $10,000 fine and the loss of his medical license for 6 months. Meanwhile, King sued University Community Hospital and the surgeon involved for a combined $1.15 million. 3. Rhode Island Hospital, Bryan's surgery. On 3 separate occasions, which is roughly 3 too many, and not to mention it was 3 times in 1 year, neurosurgeons at the hospital drilled into the wrong part of the head and began surgery. Bear in mind, surgery on a working part of the brain is exactly as dangerous as it sounds. On 2 occasions, the resident realized his mistake and fixed the hole. Unfortunately, the other wasn't so lucky. So, what punishment does a hospital face for such a terrible mistake? A paltry $50,000. 2. Alexander Baez. Alexander Baez is a former Mr. Mexico and a runner-up Mr. Universe. Being a bodybuilder, he is unsurprisingly concerned with his physique, and in 1999, he decided he wanted to get pec implants. When he awoke from his surgery, he discovered that while he'd been given implants, he was given breast implants, C-cups, and not pec implants. Police in Florida began a search for Reynaldo Silvestre, a man who had posed as a doctor and had no legitimate medical credentials. Silvestre had forged documents and had also operated on at least 2 women in Florida using kitchen utensils. In 2004, Silvestre was found working in Belize, where he is believed to have treated hundreds of patients over at least a 1-year period. 1. Sperm mix-up. When young couple Matthew Hayes and Nico Swift checked into an Oregon hospital, they paid thousands in hopes of using Matthew's sperm to artificially inseminate his fiancée. At least that was the plan. In a colossal man-made mix-up, the clinic accidentally used Mr. Hayes' sperm to inseminate the wrong woman. Making matters worse, the unidentified wrong woman requested an anonymous donor, and thus the law prevented Mr. Hayes from ever seeing the resulting child. Before the husband had a chance to freak out, they sued the clinic for screwing everything up. Which medical malpractice shocked you the most? Leave a comment below.